Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin. I'm so used to saying this Kevin and Mikkel. Mikkel is not here. But hey, what's going on YouTube? I hope you guys are having a good day. Please make sure you start this video off by clicking that thumbs up button, which is located right below this video. And if you're watching the Scorpion Show for the first time, I hope that you click that subscribe button right below this video. This is going to be a different little video because you know I normally do my little album reviews or single reviews or video reviews and stuff. But I said, you know what? Rowland this morning, Rowland made me fucking know it. And I just wouldn't feel right just giving my thoughts of the song without having you guys give your thoughts of the song. So right now I'm live on Ustream. Oh my god, that's so weird saying Ustream because I miss Block TV so much. But it's okay. I'm live on Ustream right now. So I have the link inside the more info box. I want you guys to follow me on Ustream so we can start going back, you know, to doing Ustream and live video blogs and everything like that. But yeah. So Kelly Rowland released her new single this morning, Dirty Laundry. And let me tell y'all something. Kelly Rowland woke my ass up this morning because you know how some people you could have their tweets sent to your phone whenever they tweet or whatever. So I'm looking at the tweet and it said Dirty Laundry 7 a.m. I'm looking at my phone and I think it said 6:55. Me not even realizing that it was going on 7 o'clock. I went to the bathroom, came back. You know, I said, oh my God, the song about to come on. Power 105.1. I said, let me try to find this shit. So I run to the computer, type it in the computer and stuff, and then I couldn't get the damn stream to work. So I had iHeartRadio app on my phone. I think y'all should get that app. And you know, I listened to the song. They was playing it soon as I got on there. Then I'm listening to the song and I'm like, what? This happened? That happened? What the hell? Like, I was just blown away, okay? I was not ready for the stuff that Kelly revealed. And then when she said, then that nigga hit me. When she said that, then I was really done. I was really the hell done. And I'm like, well, who would want to beat Kelly? Why would somebody want to beat Kelly as nice as she is? And then when the song went off, I'm laying there and, you know, they start talking ain't no shit on the radio. And I started to turn it down. And then I'm just laying there and these tears started falling out my motherfucking eye. Because I want to know who put their motherfucking hands on Kelly Rowland and why, bitch. That's what I just wanted to know. Like, I really wanted to know. And I was just laying here mad as shit. But I was just so glad that she finally, you know, spoke her truth. Like, Kelly is really giving it to you this time. You know, I already heard that the song was going to be having everybody talking, and I told y'all, like, yeah, that's the tea I got. But baby, this got everybody talking, people tweeting. It was a trending topic on Twitter this morning. Like, everybody is talking about this song. And you know, some people, I just don't get some people. When somebody spills out their truth like that, it doesn't matter if you like the song or not. It's their motherfucking truth. They're spilling their motherfucking tea. It's for their fans. It's for people to wake up and pay attention. And you know, for some women, it's a lot of women going through what she's been through. And she's helping so many people just by singing this song. You know, you got the nerds. Well, I don't think I like this. Fuck if you don't like the song or not. Listen to the motherfucking message, bitch. You know, that's what I got to say about it. So it don't matter if I like or love the song. I want to talk about the song. I want to know how y'all felt about the song. What y'all think about the situation. Who the fuck did it? Okay, because you know, I was like, wait a minute now. Kelly Rowland was about to get married in like 2004. And she did the Modern Bride magazine and everything. And then somebody left a comment on my Facebook saying, but hello, what you think Girl was about? And I'm like, but what the fuck, I ain't gonna think that was real, you know? You know, I like Destiny Child and everything, but I don't ever remember them saying like how personal the songs were or whatever. And then I started thinking, well, if she was singing like that on Girl, then I said, bitch, let me listen to, I got into the lyrics of Bad Habit again, and I'm like, okay, now Kelly, now bitch, now you saying some shit. So then I go and look into my, you know, I go through all my Kelly Rowland catalog. So I'm like, was Better Without You about this mother effer? Was it that football player? Then I start thinking, you know, I started thinking a lot of stuff. You know, I was thinking, okay, a lot of these videos, rose-colored glasses, where she gets hit in the video, that went through my head. So I'm saying to myself, Kelly Rowland has been saying a lot of shit in her music. We just haven't been paying the fuck attention to what she's saying until she starts saying, yeah, then that nigga hit me. Then I was jealous of being, and I was in her shadow. Now everybody wanna be like, oh shit. You know, sometimes you don't get shit till it hits you right in the motherfucking face, no matter how many hints you get. And that's just what it was. For me, but I'm really proud of Kelly Rowland for standing up and saying I was a victim. You know, she talked about what went on with her and Beyonce and how this person turned them against her, and not probably just her, probably a lot of people that was probably looking out for her. So I'm just really happy that Kelly spoke her truth. And this song, you know, yeah, it gives me the R. Kelly thing. It's like narrated like the Trapped in the Closet series. I don't know any other songs that's narrated like that, but you know, she's speaking her truth, and if she does a video for it, you know, I would like to see the video done in that way. Kelly doesn't have to be the bad person, but somebody can act out what she went through while she's in the... Kevin, your mind is just running like, oh my God. So without further ado, I'm going to take y'all phone calls since y'all watching. 267-940-7585. The Skype lines are now open, so you can call me in and let me know, you know, what you think. So I'm just waiting for the phone to ring, and I hope ain't nobody getting no damn busy signal. So let's go. I'm going to wait for y'all calls. What do you mean, what did I just do? And don't make me call y'all back, because this is a live show. Did I get disconnected? Oh shit, they said I got disconnected. Oh well shit, well you know what? It's off. The line. What y'all mean? I don't know what happened, but I'm live to take your calls. Oh, a commercial popped up. Oh, see, this that Ustream stuff. I'm not used to that. Sorry. Hey, hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, Governor.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Latasha.
Hi, Latasha.
Hi.
Hi. So what did you think about Dirty Laundry?
Well, wow, it was such a deep record. When I first heard it, I started crying because I just never really knew that Kelly Rowland did do all that. But you never know what goes on behind closed doors. But I mean, I took the record in a different way. I don't even think it was. I think it was about a few things. She probably was in an abusive relationship, but also somebody in the music industry was abusing her. So
who you think this person was?
I mean, honestly, I believe that it could have been. I don't want to say outright, but it could have been Matthew Knowles. I mean, because the third verse, when I heard the third verse of the song, she said, your mama don't love you, your daddy don't love you, and he doesn't love you. And I'm like, she said she was in his house. She said she was lying to her mother, and I'm like, what did she say with Beyonce? Growing up all those years and everything. So it just, I put the pieces together, and I was like, it must have been Matthew Knowles. He could have been hitting her or doing something like that. I mean, that's just all those details led me to that conclusion. So.
I don't, you know, I hear people saying Matthew Knowles. I think maybe if any part of this song is about him, it would be more verbal, not physical. You know what I'm saying? Because I can only imagine with her, not only Kelly, what Kelly and Michelle went through, you know, when they was under Matthew Knowles. Because I would have felt some type of way, like, bitch, why Beyonce everywhere and we're not? You know, I would feel some type of way, especially when you're the manager. You know, that's the only thing that I could think of.
Yeah.
I can't think of Matthew Knowles actually putting his hands on Kelly Rowland and then, you know, Beyonce still hired him as a manager. I don't see that.
I mean, I understand. I mean, there's different views, and we can guess all day about who it actually is. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, some of us people say, you know, we can't imagine that. But that's the whole point. People, they do things like this on purpose. Like, you couldn't imagine it, but just because people can't imagine it, I don't mean that it's not, you know, possible in a sense. If that can happen, it could have happened. But obviously, Kelly being who she is, DC being who they are, Beyonce being who she is, stuff like that just has to be kept up. That's like if somebody is kind of going through like molestation or was molested at the time. You know how the family tries to keep it cute, keep it together, just tell the child not to speak out and be quiet for all them years. Next thing you know, they grow up and, you know, become angry and just start letting things out. So you just never know, because people want to keep a great family together. They want to, you know what I mean, keep that nice, clean image. So.
Well, I understand where you're coming from, and I want to say thank you so much for calling in.
Okay.
All right. You have
You're
a good
welcome.
day. All right.
All right. Bye-bye. You too. Thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Damn, she thinking it's Matthew No. Somebody tweeted me on Twitter, and I said, ain't no damn Matthew No. Let me see what's going on. Hey, what's going on, 504?
Oh, what's up, Kel? How you doing?
Hey, who am I speaking to?
This is Demetrius.
Hey, Demetrius. So what did you think about Dirty Laundry?
I think Kelly finally has found her place as being a solo artist, I would think. This is the first song that she's ever made out of all of them that has actually struck a chord with me, because usually it's like she's not doing enough or not giving enough. But on this one, it sounds like this is her story, that's her truth. She's walking in and she's singing about it. So she's opening up a side of herself that we've never ever seen. It's always like, oh, Kelly, that's Beyonce's sidekick, or Kelly, the girl that's from Destiny's Child. But now, especially with a topic like that, it's going to touch a lot of people. So I think this may be the album that every Kelly Rowland fan has been waiting on. Like, I hope she follows up well with the rest of the album, because if so, I think this will be good for her.
So do you have Kelly's previous album?
Honestly, Kev, I had it, and I listened to maybe like the first 5 or 6 songs, and I just was like, it just didn't move me, and I was just like, So I still have it, but I probably haven't listened to it since. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because
that's my motherfucking album right there.
If an album doesn't grab me like within the first 3 listens, it's kind of a lost cause for me. And a lot of times I'll go back, maybe sometimes even a whole year later, and I probably still won't like the album, but there'll probably be a few more songs that I do like compared to the first time. But I just didn't, she never has grabbed me. I like her a lot. Anything that she's on, I watch it. You know, I can't wait to see her on You All show. But other than that, it's just like, Kelly, I want you to give me that album, that one that's gonna make me say yeah. But hey, but I hope this is it, and it seems like it could be it, because one thing I know, people like honesty. And that's very, very honest and brave of her. Like, you know, all the kisses down low and the ice, and I mean, all of that's fine, but we have enough sex and beat. You know, give us some good R&B, Kelly, and I think she's done it this time. Hopefully the album will complement the single. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I was thinking about. Where will Dirty Laundry fit in with Kisses Down Low and Ice and, you know, all of that?
Yeah.
I don't know where it's going to fit in there. But I just hope that maybe she can open up on a few more songs. Because you know what? When I think about Dirty Laundry, not just, you know, that album, this new album, with Sierra's, what was that? Her second album. Oh my God, I can't remember. It's the second album. She still had the party records. She had the slow songs. And then as it got towards the end, it got more personal. So, I mean, maybe Kelly can go somewhere like that. Because I love when a singer opens up about what they went through, too. So, you know, let's just hope for the best on June 18th.
I hope so, because like I said, I really, really like her. She seems like a chick I could go sit on the porch with and just chill for the afternoon and just have a good time. You know, she just seemed like a genuinely nice person. So I would really like for her to get that #1 album and, you know.
Well, Demetrius, I ain't got time to be sitting on no porch. But I mean, I could be up in a damn club, you know, or in a bar somewhere, you know, or in a good restaurant.
I mean, this is all, you can do all that on the porch.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for calling and sharing and with your input.
All right, no problem, man. And keep doing what y'all doing.
All right, thank you so much.
All right.
All right, bye-bye. Yes, you know, I like his honesty, you know, but I just really love Kelly last album. I enjoyed it. That was my damn shit right there. It had some great songs that just didn't get promoted. So, oh goodness. All right, let's go to the next caller. 520, what's going on?
Hey, Kevin.
Uh-oh, you sound like you like, oh, shit. What's going on?
No. No, not too bad. I have one thing to say about the song.
Wait, what's your name?
My name is Junior.
Hi, Junior.
Talked to you before.
Huh?
I said I talked to you before a long time ago.
Okay, well, it's good to hear from you again.
It is nice to hear your voice again. Well, on the phone. I don't know. Anyways, okay, I have one thing to say about this song.
Okay.
Finally, Kelly told her story. And I think all the fans have been waiting for that. You know, we get the set songs, we get the couple years ago with the party anthems, and we get all that, but to get something that's so honest and so real from her was unexpected, and it was something that we've wanted for so long. I think the song can do wonders for her. I don't think it was the best single choice right away, but it was nice to hear. I'm really happy that the song's out, and I think she did it respectfully, you know, because we all know Kelly could be a shade queen. And
really?
She can shade you. Kelly, I've seen interviews where Kelly has thrown a side eye or even shaded a little bit. Or, you know, she knows how to throw that shade without you hating her for it. So we know that that's there, but it's great to see that she did this respectfully and, you know, was able to put her story out there respectfully. And I'm happy that it's out. And I think the song is amazing. I think she sounds amazing. I hope the rest of the album lives up to this song, because I wasn't feeling the first single from this album, or I don't even know if that's even the first single anymore.
What, Ice?
Ice, yeah. I wasn't loving it.
Don't do that.
She sounded good. She sounded good, and I'm not trying to shake Kelly.
But you know what? I love Kisses Down Low way better than Ice. I love me some Kisses Down Low. That's my shit.
It's still my song. But Ice, I wasn't loving. It was Motivation Part 2.
Yes, it's true. And so was the video. Motivation with the lights on. But we're not gonna bash, okay?
No, we're not. I love Kelly. I love all of them. I love all of DC. They've been my girl since the 90s. Okay, so yeah, but that's what I really wanted to say. And yeah, Kelly, she's doing the damn thing. I'm happy that people are finally seeing the artistry behind her. You know, that she's actually a great artist, and she puts so much time into her music. And I'm ready for this album. I can't wait. I hope the fans buy it, because we cannot have a repeat of last time.
I know she only got, what, 30 days? Because it's, what, May 15th. She got 33 days, actually 34, to get it together.
Yes. We need her on every show. We need her on Leno, The View. We need her on everything.
And the Scorpion show.
yes, Kelly. You need to be on the Scorpion show.
Yes, she does. So,
yes.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for calling in and giving your input. And don't let it be a long time before I talk to you again.
Oh, it won't be. Trust me. I will be hitting you up soon. You blocked me on Twitter.
Ooh.
a while ago.
You probably been running your mouth.
Yeah.
You probably was running.
Nah, I ain't gonna fault you for that though. I was probably being wrong, so that's probably why I got blocked. But I just want you to know you did block me on Twitter a while ago. But you'll be hearing from me soon.
All right. Well, write me on inbox me on, email me and let me know your Twitter name and I'll unblock you.
Okay, great. All right, thank you, Kevin.
All right. Bye bye.
All right, bye.
So you going? Why you had to throw shade on me at the end? Talk about I blocked them. You know what I'm saying? Is this somebody calling from another country?
Yes.
Hey, what's going on?
Hi. How are you?
What's your name and what country you calling from?
My name is Sidi and I'm from Paris.
Sydney from Paris?
Yes.
Have I spoke to you before?
Sidi. Actually, it's Sidi. S-I-D-Y.
Say that again?
S-I-D-Y. Sidi.
Fitty, like 50 Cent.
Yes.
Okay.
I know it's not funny because I remember when I was going to Starbucks, they were all like, "What's your name?" So I was like, "Sidi," and they were like, "Ah, really? Okay."
Okay.
So yeah, it was funny, but you know.
So what's
Anyway.
going on, Fitty?
Sorry.
What do you think about Dirty Laundry?
What do I think about Dirty Laundry? First of all, I'm so happy the record came out just like I was thinking it would come out, because I was wondering, when the Rose-Colored Glasses came out, she had like 2 cuts of the video. She had the first one, the one that everybody knows, and in the second one, she actually showed, and the man beat her. The man was beating her, basically, and they didn't choose that video. So I was wondering, maybe it's because she doesn't want to share it all. She doesn't want to share the whole story. So when she came out with Dirty Laundry, I was like, yes. And it's like a shame because she just like you said at the beginning of the video, she needs to say, like, she needs basically to hit people in the face with the words so they can see what's going on. So yeah, but I'm so happy. I'm very happy, and I'm a big fan of Cairo, and I think this album will be amazing.
Well, I hope it's going to be amazing. Because, I have no idea what the rest of the album is going to sound like. But this definitely got the girls talking. This song got everybody talking.
It's crazy. I mean, even in Paris, people were talking about it. They were like, oh, yeah, she's ready to be and all that. And what this... Actually, I was like, it didn't matter, she's talking about, like, don't nobody love you. Not your mother, not your father, because of the fact that she was living in Beyonce's house, like, since she was a child. But I was like, she won't treat Matthew like a nigger. She won't say this nigger bit me to Matthew Note, because she still respects him, I believe, so.
Yeah, I mean, I really... I can picture Matthew only probably being verbal abusive. I can't picture him... I couldn't picture him hitting Kelly. Why the fuck would he hit Kelly?
Not beating her. But to me, she was, since my English is not that really good, to me she was talking about 2 men in the song. The one that was beating her, and another one that were bringing her down and saying her that she would never succeed, she would never beat somebody, and nobody lost her. To me, that was Matthew, that second man. But I think it's just the man she was talking about, she was in relationship with.
Well, you know what? I just really hope that she never ever goes back to being in a relationship like that. And
I hope so too.
And I hope that she has become a stronger woman and no longer is I don't want to say weak, but I just want to see the side of her that speaks her mind and never bites her tongue for anybody, and this is how I want to run my career, and and just do that,
And this was very courageous from her doing this because it took her ages to admit the fact that she was, it's really hard when you are with, when you I mean, she loves B, and everybody now should know that and stop, you know, the comparison and all that stuff. And it's just, she was basically nude on this song. It's crazy. I mean, I was, the first second I started to listen to the track, I was almost in tears. It was beautiful. Amazing. Loved it.
Well, I want to say thank you for calling all the way from Paris. What time is there? Like 9? Is it 9 or 10 o'clock over there?
Yeah, it's like, no, it's like, yeah, 10:30. Actually, I have my exam tomorrow, but I was on Twitter and I saw, yeah, Ustream and all that. And I was like, yes, I'm in. Let me put them exercise aside. I'm going to exercise my English a little bit with Scarpin. So yeah, it was cool.
All right, Fiddy, thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Kevin. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. And I hope I don't. Okay, so I'm seeing that y'all writing that. Y'all saying, well, why would Matthew be verbally abusive? I could picture I just could picture him saying it's not about y'all, it's about Beyonce, and I could just picture him just saying all kinds of stuff, but I can't picture him using his hands, and I can't. Just can't. What's going on? Is this no, I don't know. What area code is 850?
This is Florida.
Florida, what's going on?
What's going on?
Man, I'm just sitting here taking y'all calls, talking about dirty laundry. What's your name and, you know, what you think about dirty laundry?
Okay, my name is Dante Hall. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. And I think dirty laundry is about Rowland, and not so much about you know, Matthew knows, but I think like she went through an abusive relationship after she said she saw Beyonce climbing the charts, and she was dealing with her abuse. And I think she kind of sort of tried to tell us about it through. Do you remember the track Rose-Colored Glasses?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like that's a perfect example. Everybody, because she was saying she opened up the song saying everybody's saying that we look so good together, and basically I feel like probably, I don't know if it was what point in the relationship it was, but I just feel like that song was kind of like a hint to show us what was going on.
Yeah. You know what? I think it would have been better if Kelly Rowland maybe opened up a bit more about that song. Because I don't think she really pushed that song like that. She didn't push a lot of those songs that came out around that time. What was that, like 2010? Like when that came out, like she really didn't push those songs like that. It was just like, okay, we're going to try it, and that didn't work. We're going to try this, and then that one didn't work. It was just like so much going on. Like, but I think, eventually I think she did find a single, and I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was. Oh my God. It was something, yeah, because I remember it was Rose-Colored Glasses. It was Grown Woman.
It was like,
she had a couple of those songs that came out.
It was like Commander, you know.
Commander was 2009, I think.
Commander was 2009.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Dang.
Wasn't it? It's so long ago. Damn, we done grew up, huh? Wow, I think Commander was 2009. Damn.
You're right. That was long ago. So she said she's been going through this for like, what, a decade?
Yeah, for a decade ago. So, but Roy Williams tweeted that it wasn't him. Don't blame him. He said, "Don't get it twisted, bitch."
That's the first thing I did. I started to
I was thinking it too. You know, I was tweeting about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, the first thing I did, because I never knew for Kelly to openly blast her relationship, I never knew who she was dating, so I had to kind of like Google that. Everybody's trying to figure out who this abusive dude was, so I'm thinking like this was like some low key affair.
Yeah, and some people saying that allegedly, because I ain't trying to get sued. Allegedly, it was Nelly's old manager, but I don't know who he is. But But you know, Dilemma was hot around that time, 2002, 2003.
You know what? That is so true. I never thought. Okay, so my thing is, I'm trying to get this timeline of where the abuse was happening. It happened during Destiny's Child's days, or right when they broke up. That's what I'm trying to see. I don't understand.
It had to be at the time where Beyonce released her "Dangerously in Love" album.
Okay,
because she said post Survivor. Oh, child, she said post Survivor. She was blowing up, and who wanted to hear the shit I'm putting out? So it had to be around that time, 2002, 2003.
Right, because she tried to do her first little solo gig, and her first like single was, you remember Stole?
Who?
Right. She had came out with a single Stole.
Who?
Kelly. That was like her first solo single.
Oh no, I don't remember that one.
Yeah. But it was more talking about like bullying in school though.
You mean Stole?
Yeah,
I thought you said soul. I'm like soul.
No, I said stole.
Stole. Okay, yeah. Now I do know that song. That was my song.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, that was a sad song. You know, there ain't no song I want to hear that one though. But that is my song.
Right. But yeah, everybody's saying that she picked the wrong time to leak it.
Leak what? This song?
Yeah, there you go.
Probably because it's the summertime and everybody it's springtime, and people want to be dancing, and you know they want that top down music basically, like something that you can listen to and not cry about at this time. But I'm glad that Kelly picked this time to tell her truth. It's never the wrong time to tell your truth. When you talking about what's going on with you, fuck whatever, winter, spring, summer, fall. If you put it out where you want to put it out. But I do hope that she follows up very fast with the new song, because I don't know how long a song like that can last for.
Exactly. I don't know how long this song can carry. I don't know how long she can ride this out. I mean, I'm not saying that she did it for publicity, but with selling music, is always a business factor to it. So the only thing I hope is that, I damn sure know this ain't no just some tea that she's just trying to cause some controversy in the music business. It's definitely got to be real. But
yeah, she wouldn't jinx herself.
Follow up on it.
Huh?
Next, I said, yeah, she needs to follow up on it. I said her next step needs to be scheduling an interview with Oprah.
That would be hot.
That will be hot.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it would be good if Kelly Rowland went on Oprah, but I can't picture. This is so weird. I can't picture Oprah and Kelly Rowland having a conversation. I can't. That is so weird. Because normally I'm like, yeah, bitch, you better get on Oprah. You better go on Oprah. I just can't. I can't picture what an Oprah and Kelly Rowland conversation would be like. That is so sad to say that I just said that, but I just can't picture it.
What part you can't picture? The interview questions or Kelly being interviewed?
That is so sad to say. I just can't picture. This is so fucking sad.
You so mean.
You know what? I could picture Gail doing an interview with Kelly Rowland over Oprah. I don't know. You know, I think Gail would be more in tune with Kelly Rowland, and I don't know if Oprah might. I need to shut the fuck up. I need to just shut up. I just need to shut up. I need to shut up right now, cause I think that Gail and Kelly would be like this if she interviewed her. Because, you know what, they both know how it feels to be in the shadow of someone bigger than them that's their close friend. I am not throwing shade. I am not throwing shade. I am not throwing shade. I am not. I just think that they would be more in tune. But if Oprah called Kelly Rowland for a next chapter, she better do it. But
Right. Exactly.
Because, I mean, Kelly got a story to tell, and it's going to get more people talking. Because, you know, I would never think that Kelly's been through that. But
Exactly. That's the same thing I said.
I would have never thought that. But I want to say thank you so much for calling in. And I got time for one more phone call. And then I got to get up on out of here. So whoever I pick up, make it good. Thank you so much for calling.
All right,
All right, you have a good night.
you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Y'all done made me speak the truth. Not speak my truth. Yeah, speak my truth. I just can't. I can't. It's your rent. I can't. I know that was so shady to say. But I wasn't throwing shade. I was not throwing shade at all. I wasn't. Chicago 773. Hello.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey.
I'm calling from Chicago.
I know this. I hope this ain't Oprah. Damn, you ready to get me?
No, I guess I kind of understand what you were saying as far as like the picture that you can. I picture certain people getting interviewed by Oprah too, and it just doesn't like appear in my mind. But if she called her, I think Kelly should absolutely do it.
Yeah.
But as far as Dirty,
Huh?
I was going to say, as far as Dirty Laundry is concerned, I think it's a great song. I don't really think it was the wrong time. I know a lot of people are saying that. I think that there really is no right time, like a time of year to release something like this. I think you just have to do it, and people, you know, have to accept it for what it is, you know, whatever time of year it is. Because, I mean, I don't, like, go specifically. I mean, sad songs in the winter and, you know, dance songs in the summer. I don't feel like that. I think that this was a perfect time for her because, you know, she's starting to find herself musically, and for her in her career, this is the perfect time for this song to be released. And the only negative thing I have to say is not even involving the song. It's like the media, or at least what's happening on Twitter right now. There are a lot of headlines on Twitter. It's like, oh, Kelly Rowland talked about her struggles with Beyonce, her rocky relationship with Beyonce. Like, that's a lot of the headlines. And I'm like, Kelly Rowland just poured her soul out on a record and told her whole truth, things that, you know, women who aren't famous, don't have a spotlight on them, couldn't, you know, can't really muster the courage to do. And all you're worried about is her talking about, you know, Beyonce in a song. Like, I feel like people should really think about what they put out there. And I know a couple of people posted it, like, they broke down the song and their headline, like, it's deeper than Beyonce. And those types of articles I'm appreciating because it goes so much deeper than just that. I feel like the Beyonce thing was just the surface.
I know that's right. You better say that. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you got to remember, though, Beyonce name will draw people in, okay?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely, I understand.
So when you write, like, headlines, you got to write a title that will draw people in. Like, yesterday, I put, is Beyonce pregnant again? You know, a lot of people was drawn to that because they want to know what the hell we got to say. I didn't say she was pregnant. I just asked, and you know, so but but some people like Media Takeout will go there. They probably would say Kelly Rowland was jealous of Beyonce while being battered by somebody else. You know, so I won't be too mad. I understand that, you know, some of these bloggers gotta eat and they do whatever they can to, you know, get people to go to their blog and read their story. So I understand it, but you know, it was just something that I was not expecting to hear this morning. I mean, I already knew that it was going to be a deep song, but once she started talking about her getting verbally abused, not verbally, physically abused, that shit just is like, what? And then I was just saying to myself, like, you just really never know what people are going through. And they might smile in that spotlight, but inside, when there's no spotlight, look how sad they are inside. And I think it was something in the lyrics where she was saying, I make pain look so good, or you know, she said a lot of things in that song. A lot of good things in that song. It was creatively written. but it also was blatant at the same time.
Yeah, I think the message was really, really nice because a lot of women go through that, and she painted it exactly how it happens with women, you know, being told that, you know, you're nothing, nobody cares, and with the whole thing with people, a couple callers they felt like she was talking about two different men, but I actually didn't, because when she talked about the verbal abusive part with the, you know, your mama don't love you, daddy don't love you, don't love you, she also said right before that was that he was beating the window like it was me, so it was clearly the same guy who, you know, was hitting on her, because she was saying that it was like so, to me it was so normal what was happening in the relationship that when he was hitting the window, she felt like that rage that was being hit against that window when he shattered it was all being put on her, because that's what she had experienced for however many years that was going on. And I appreciate that you mentioned that Roy Williams did say it wasn't him. I don't know, you know, who it was, and I also don't know who that Nelly manager guy is. I've never heard of him, never seen his face or anything. But Roy Williams was really quick to tweet like, "Look, it wasn't me. I wasn't the only one she was dating." Like, please don't just start putting it on me. He said she wrote a song called "Very Long." I don't know what he said. Whatever she said, people saying it's me. It wasn't me. And I was not the only one she said. Like he put it right on out there, and I think that he should have did that, because if it really wasn't him, I don't think people should attack him or go for him. And I don't think that Kelly has to come out and say who it is, because I don't necessarily, you know, need to know. But I do feel just like you, like I feel like I want to know who, because that. It really did break my heart when I heard the song. And my cousin, he's the guy, he heard the song, and he was like, "Who the fuck would put their hands on Kelly Rowland?" Like, he just kind of immediately got angry when he heard the song, and then that's just kind of how it makes you feel. But I don't know if I want to know or if I don't want to know. It's just mixed emotions. Like, I feel like if I knew, it would, I don't know how I would react, like who it is, and I don't know. I just think that she did an amazing job with this record. I think that the person who said she did it respectfully was right on point. You know, she did it. She told her own story. She put B's name in there, but it's not about Beyonce. It's all about her. It's her truth. It's her story. So beautifully done. And I cannot wait for her album. And I agree with you. Her last album, Here I Am, is my shit too. I don't know why people slept on that like they did, but I love that album. So
people always been sleeping on Kelly, you know, but like Here I Am was definitely a great project, and her label or whoever, they didn't push the shit right. Like Kelly always have great singles, well, great songs that could be singles on her album, and they just never see the light of day. I don't know.
I really like the sex songs from her too. I don't know. I don't think it should be just one thing. I think she has a nice balance. I like the sex songs. Sometimes you just gotta feel good. You know, but, you know, sometimes you get in that mood, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that she's speaking out as a woman how she want her pussy ate, you know? I shouldn't have said it like that, but shit. If men can talk about how they feel on songs, let the women do the same thing. They're like, oh, well, that's not all she sing about, bitch. If you buy her albums, you would know that. And, you know, listen to her catalog of music, but... You know, I'm glad that she can embrace herself as a woman. She knows she's a sexy woman. She can use it to her advantage. So... I'm here for Kelly Rowland. I'm glad that she got people talking. I hope that she can get more people to talk about it, and not just sweep a topic like domestic violence under the rug. You know, I really just don't want her to be the poster child for it, but I am so glad that she can tell her story, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy for all of the Destiny Child girls. I think they're all really doing their thing. Michelle coming out about her depression. She said on y'all show that she didn't mean to, but I think it was nice that she did. It just brings a lot, like it takes a lot off your shoulders. You know, I'm talking about her miscarriage, and now Kelly with the abuse, and you know, all her old songs, "Girl and Bad Habit," bring full circle, Rose Colored Glasses. I think I'm happy for all of them really kind of coming into their own with the time. You're pregnant, Latoya just out acting and doing everything she's doing. I think they're all really kind of becoming their own women, and I think that time and has really healed for all of them for them. And I'm really happy for all of Destiny Child stuff, because I stand for all of them, when you should be quite honest.
Yeah, I know that's right. Well, I want to say you never told me your name, but I want to say thank you.
I'm sorry. My name is Robin. I've called you before. I'm sorry. From Chicago.
That's all right, Robin from Chicago. Thank you so much for calling in and giving your input, and you have a good night as well. I wish I could be on Ustream for American Idol, but I can't because I'm not going to be home. But I'm definitely going to come on tomorrow night. Oh,
okay, I'll definitely be watching there.
Oh, all right. Well, you have a good night.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, I want to say thank you guys for coming out to Ustream. I want to say thank you to everyone who listened in. Oh, on blogs. I ain't taking no more phone calls. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you thumbed up this video. I hope that you shared it. I hope that you left some comments in the comment section. I want to know what y'all think, and you know I'll be replying to your comments. This video will be up sometime late tonight or tomorrow afternoon, and then Mikel and I will discuss dirty laundry when we do our video, and that will be up Friday. I know I'm running on and on and on, but thank y'all for coming out. Y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. And thank y'all for coming out on Ustream. Bye-bye.